Yeah, Keefe D, he's over there trying to start his comedy career going, I think. Trying to be a comedian. Uh, people was like, Reggie, when you gonna respond? When you gonna respond to what he's saying? Come on, why y'all want me to respond to a guy that's trying to be a comedian? I mean, okay, y'all want me to respond to the comedian? I will. But I did a checkmate. Y'all just don't understand what a checkmate is because a lot of y'all too young to understand. My checkmate to him was Greg Katie's coming on explaining to y'all how speaking outside of a profit agreement is damaging to him. That right there, that was checkmate. Because for those of y'all that understand, but I know y'all like to hear a brother talking bad down to another brother and talking bad and calling me like I was in a break dancing. I've been fat all my life. I ain't never been. I wish I could break dance. I been in a cardboard when I was 14 or 15 years old. Anybody that knows Reggie been driving a 1978 Monte Carlo when I was 15 years old, and that was like in '81. So, man, I had a job. Everybody know I was working at Big D Ranch Market as a runner, a bagger and stuff when I was 14 years of age in Linwood, California. Had a job all my life since the age of 14. So I wasn't that normal little young kid hanging on the corner. But yeah, I like to hear him laugh and make jokes, calling me fat. That nigga's belly is bigger than my belly. Come on, y'all. Y'all want me to laugh and talk about him? Okay, he's a crackhead. Can't y'all look at his teeth and tell what a crackhead is? Y'all know a crackhead or a meth head? Look at it around in y'all family. Y'all know the crackheads and the meth heads in y'all family. Any of y'all that's black that grew up in the 90s and 80s, we all had them in our family. Their teeth is fucked up still to this day. That's Keefe D. Okay, you want to be some more funny? Okay, Keefe. You say you want to get in the bed with me and my wife. I want y'all to get in bed, get off your dick. Nigga, me, you, and your wife, Paula, can't fit in the same bed, nigga. You know how much she weigh. If she ain't over 250, okay. So she about 250 to 3, huh? So you want to bring Weiss into this shit with your lying bitch ass? Okay. But that's the fun parts, the joke parts, the stuff that you little kids like to hear. Now, let's deal with the real questions. And then, another thing. You mad at me because I was misquoted by saying that Keefe D about to get arrested. No, I said, well, my exact words were, they're knocking on doors again. That Vegas PD is some activity going on, is my exact words. Then I asked a question for people to want to put up a date that he's going to be arrested. But hey, I'm not, yeah, you're right. I'm not the U.S. attorney. But Keefe D, the U.S. attorney ain't the one to handle your case, bro. It's the county DA that you need to be worrying about. Stop worrying about the U.S. attorney. It's the Clark County DA you need to be worrying about, Keefe D. Come on, man. But anyway, Keefe, John, I know the nigga needs some money right now because he going to need some money for his lawyer fees, which I'm sure because he knows. Did the nigga deny or the next time somebody interview y'all, ask him this question. Did they knock on your doors and you lawyered up on them and told them you don't want to talk anymore? You're going to speak to a lawyer? Did that happen in the last 2 weeks, Keefe D? Today is May the 1st. Did that happen in the last 2 weeks? Be truthful about that, Keefe D. But hey, John, I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. You can call that nigga, text him, and offer him some money. It's a 1, and then your vote probably be 1 to do it because you just say, hey, let's put stuff out. Let's build our channel up and all of that. I say, no, we don't need him for it. But if you say yes because you got the ultimate say so and the same vote, I say let's put it out to our viewers and ask our viewers. in the comment section. Do y'all want to do an interview over here with Keefe D? Because I'm going to ask him questions about being in the car. So he ain't going to want to do it with me. About did they get some shots fired at them? And was it a return shot by a bunch of them? Why did he say that the windshield of the car behind him or the van window got shot out? Why did he make that statement? He did backtrack the stuff about the boy from BMF, Michi, because they must have got on his head. But I'm going to ask those questions about your line about being in Club 662 parking lot, which we know wasn't true. But I believe you weren't driving by in the area. Now you're talking about Orlando went to the hospital. Okay, how was his shoulder that bad where he could do a shooting? Huh, Keefe D? Who you telling the truth on? Who did the shooting, Keefe D? But anyway, we ain't going to talk about that. But then, how he going to take a fade? How he going to fight somebody and his arm messed up? But on Cal Capone's show, you talking about y'all had to take him to the doctor or the emergency room. Keefe D, you got too many lies out there, bro. Got too many lies out there, man. You need to stop talking on this YouTube shit. I can talk. I can do all this because Reggie is not guilty on any of those crimes. Reggie had no involvement, no matter what the conspirators done brainwashed some of y'all here too. Now, I done passed a lie detector test on the Biggie Small matter, and I done on the Keefe D thing. Well, Keefe D, you ain't never accused me of being involved, and you know I don't like your bitch ass. And so a nigga don't call a nigga a bitch ass nigga if they partners and cool or he got something hanging over his head. And that's what that nigga is. So, yeah, Keefe D, you need to stop speaking on me like that, bro, because I can expose you. I'll help those motherfuckers get you because I done listened to all your interviews. And I'm sure they haven't, but I can point them in the direction of all your lies, Keefe. Leave Reggie Wright alone, bro. Being funny, trying to be a comedian. But Keefe, you was offered the CEO of Death Row. Oh, man. It wasn't no Death Row Records when he met and was dealing with Michael Harry O'Keefe. It was called Godfather's Entertainment. Everybody knows that. Prior to that shit was dealing with Fernhill Records. Everybody knows that, Keefe. Keefe D, before it was even called Death Row, man, it was called Future Shock Records. Everybody knows that. So now you want to try to hate on LaShelle and Jewel? Saying Jewel's lying because she created... Man, bro. Keefe, all you was, like I said, a D-boy. I ain't no D-boy. I'm a kingpin. Keefe D. In the next breath, your stupid dumb ass said what? You took an ounce of marijuana up to Puffy and them on 2 different occasions. An ounce of marijuana. What kingpin have y'all ever heard of taking an ounce of weed to anybody, y'all? That's a D-boy. That's all I said he was a D-boy, a middleman. PJ's boy. That's what you were. You ain't never seen me around Death Row. Okay, you're right. 92, 93, I wasn't, Keefe. But I got pictures to show with Reggie Wright's around. You guys always want to try to break down Reggie Wright because he's the only ones that tell the truth. Man enough to talk and tell all of this bullshit. Everybody else is wishing all this go away and trying to rewrite history. I'm factual. My record stands for what it is. Keefe D. Okay, y'all. And then finally, as I remember, y'all act like y'all never heard stuff before when y'all go over there to my boy's Art the channel, and now the Keefe D said he saw me coming out of a grocery store in a BMW. Yeah, I was driving around back in 2009 or 10 or whenever, 12, whenever you say you saw me. In a BMW. And I do remember it, seeing you. But do you remember the whole conversation, Keefe D? Yeah, I walked up there. Yeah, I knew your baby mama or your wife Paula was working there. Well, she worked right around the corner from where I live. You know that, Keefe. At Henry's Grocery Market in Corona. It's now called Gelson's, I think. But anyway, Keefe, Keefe, don't you remember that conversation, dog? And don't you guys that's been sold the bomb first for a while remember me saying the last time I saw Keefe D or the only time I saw Keefe D was he walked up to me and said, "Hey, you know who I am? I'm Keefe D from Southside Compton Crips." And I laughed. Hey, y'all don't remember this? And I said, "Nigga, oh, okay. I didn't know who you was. But they still allow you to claim Compton Southside, Compton Crips? Y'all don't remember that? So y'all, come on. That just show you everything Reggie V saying be factual. And a side note, one last thing, and then I'm going to leave the crackhead alone. You said Russell Poole and then when they came up there to try to interview you, clowned you about the prison you was in. Now, you going to try to clown me a little while ago about going to a camp, a prison camp, instead of doing a real time. I walked the yard and did real time. Okay. You did do some real time in the state pen, I hear. But then you got a case and went to the feds. Right? This is like 2002 or something like that. And they laugh at you, telling you in your own words that you at a soft prison camp in 2002. You done been to jail, state pen before in the 90s and the 80s. You go to prison then. You catch another case. I know of 4 times you done been to prison, nigga. 4 times. Or 3 times since, 4 times total, but 3 times since the incident with Park happened. And you ain't never really did no major time, Keefe D. You just got caught in East Val. That's why you moved your ass to Vegas, homie. You just got caught in East Val. You don't think I know about that? With a gun case, dawg. What you do there? 2 years? 3 years? You's a rat, Keefe D. Other than this bullshit, other than this stuff with this Tupac stuff. You been snitching before that, nigga. If you done been to jail 4 different occasions and you ain't did over 5 years in any of those times, you's a rat, homie. Any of you certified niggas that been to jail know a nigga that done been to jail 4 times for drug cases and gun cases and they ain't did over 5 years? Okay, yeah, y'all keep cheerleading along with them. Y'all let the little young kids do that. But you niggas over 35, 40, y'all know the real about a nigga that did jail 4 times and only did 3, 5 years at a time. Y'all know what those niggas are. That's enough to be said on that. Keefe D, leave Reggie Wright alone. You shouldn't make jokes about Reggie Wright. Why do most other niggas don't make jokes and fuck with Reggie Wright? They hear this stuff. They hear Reggie talking. Reggie been talking for 3 or 4 years. Everything I do get views. Not crazy views, but views. So niggas hear about the things that Reggie's saying. But you the only nigga want to clown Reggie. But okay. Keep it up, Keith. Davis. Crackhead.